Welcome to Visual Book Summary. Published in Hebrew in 2011 and later translated into English in 2014, Sapiens. A brief history of humankind quickly became a global sensation. Its author, Yuval Noah Harari, a historian at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, weaves together anthropology, history, and philosophy to ask one fundamental question: how did an ordinary primate become the most dominant species on Earth? This is not a conventional history book. There are no battles, no kings, no heroes. Instead, Harari forces us to look at humanity from a distance, not as individuals, but as a species. He does not glorify our past, he dismantles it. Civilization, he argues, was not an inevitable march toward progress, but a series of accidents, deceptions, and self-created myths. Homo sapiens was not alone. For most of history, we were not alone. At least 6 different human species roamed the Earth simultaneously: Neanderthals in Europe, Homo erectus in Asia, the Denisovans in Siberia. Yet today, only Homo sapiens remains. Why? Harari argues that it wasn't sheer strength or intelligence that led to our survival. It was something more abstract: our ability to create shared myths, stories that allowed thousands, even millions, to cooperate. Language, imagination, and a capacity for collective belief set us apart. The others disappeared. Some were wiped out. Others, possibly, were absorbed into our DNA. Modern genetics suggests that many of us still carry Neanderthal DNA. This means that instead of purely eradicating them, early sapiens likely interbred with them, a fact that rewrites what we thought we knew about our ancestors. The cognitive revolution. When humans started lying to themselves 70,000 years ago, something changed in the Homo sapiens brain, a shift that Harari calls the cognitive revolution. It wasn't about tools, other species had those. It wasn't about intelligence, Neanderthals had bigger brains. It was about the ability to imagine things that weren't real. This wasn't just an advantage, it was a superpower. For the first time, large numbers of humans could unite under a common belief. Religions, money, nations, none of these exist in nature. They are shared fictions. But these fictions are what allowed us to cooperate at scale, to build societies, to dominate the planet. Before organized religion or law, gossip was our first survival tool. Early humans didn't use language for philosophy. They used it to say, "Don't trust him, he steals," or "she shares her food." Social cohesion, not truth, was the first great achievement of our species. The agricultural revolution, history's biggest scam. For 200,000 years, we lived as hunter-gatherers, moving in small bands, eating a varied diet, working less than modern humans do today. Then, 12,000 years ago, everything changed. Farming, civilization, the great leap forward. But Harari makes a radical claim. The agricultural revolution was not progress. It was a trap. Humans didn't domesticate wheat. Wheat domesticated humans. Consider the Sumerians, one of the first civilizations. They didn't invent writing for poetry or storytelling. They invented it to track grain storage and taxes. Civilization was not built on philosophy. It was built on bureaucracy. Early farmers worked harder, ate worse, suffered more disease, and were at constant risk of famine. But by the time people realized they had made a mistake, they couldn't go back. Populations had grown too large to return to foraging. A revolution that should have been liberation became a cage. Money. The greatest story ever told. One of the greatest fictions in human history. Money. A $100 bill is just paper. A digital balance in a bank is just numbers on a screen. Yet people will lie, kill, betray, even destroy entire nations for it. Ancient societies traded with seashells, salt, even massive stone discs that couldn't be moved. None of these had intrinsic value. Their power came from trust. Harari's insight is that money works not because of what it is, but because of what people believe it to be. It is the ultimate shared myth. The future. What comes after Sapiens? Humans have shaped the world, but now we are shaping ourselves. Harari warns that Homo sapiens may be approaching its final chapter. We are entering an era where humans can edit genes, merge with technology, and create super-intelligent AI. If that happens, will natural humans still have a place in the world? If artificial intelligence surpasses us, but does not care about us, will we still be in control? The book doesn't provide answers. It provides warnings. Closing thoughts. A book that changes how you see the world. Sapiens is not a comfortable read. It challenges the myths we take for granted: progress, civilization, morality. It forces us to ask, have we really advanced, or have we just created bigger cages? A book like this doesn't just inform, it disturbs. It forces you to look at the world differently, and once you do, you can never unsee it. The most dangerous stories are the ones we tell ourselves, and if we are not careful, they will be the stories that define our end. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments how this story impacted you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time on Visual Book Summary, where we bring the essence of literature to life.